Alright, guys, I want to get on here today to talk about this NIL stuff that's going on. I think it's ruining college football. Perfect example of this is a kid from Miami. His agent Ruiz has made national media attention on Twitter. Basically, the guy said if my client or my player at Miami doesn't get X amount of money, is not compensated, his family will walk. Basically, meaning it's a threat if he doesn't get paid. Um, this thing's the Wild West now, guys. The kid's going to transfer if he doesn't get paid. There's no loyalty anymore, no commitment to the education, to the school. It's a joke. These guys are amateurs. They are not professional athletes. They don't make NCAA football anymore, so there's literally no reason to be paying these kids this kind of money. They have proven literally nothing except that they deserve an opportunity to play college football. Half of them, if not more, will be bust. Most five-star quarterbacks are not making the NFL. So these guys are just throwing money away on kids that will never end up doing anything or providing or producing anything unless they get legitimate jobs. They're not worth millions of dollars. They have every right, in my opinion, to sell an autograph, to sell a T-shirt. That's what I thought this was going to be when it came out, was the kids could sell or, go get free crab legs, or go basically get a tattoo for free on the house. I basically thought these kids were going to be able to do the things they were doing before under the table, that they were losing, Heisman trophies for. By the way, Reggie Bush should get his back. But, it's crazy to me what this has become. It's going to be zero parity, even more so than now with college football, even though there was none already, because it's literally Ohio State, Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia. It's the same, Clemson. It's the same teams every year, guys. I mean, the only parity is that fourth spot in the playoff. Literally, beyond that, it's the same three teams at the top every year. This is only going to make it worse. I'm a huge Gator fan, y'all. I mean, I love our Gators, but I just don't feel good about this. It worries me really bad for Napier not getting a fair shot at a true bump class that he would have had in normal recruiting circumstances. This administration is very well known for not committing what Florida needs, and I feel like now they made the commitment. We're still 2 steps behind, because I feel like the commitment we've been needing is too late. It's the commitment we needed before NIL. They gave him the money, they gave him the army, he's got the staff, the infrastructure, the facilities are there. The facilities are going to pay some dividends, but kids don't care now because money drives everything. Greed is everything now in the world we live in. Instant gratification is everything. These kids don't care about the degree of Florida, the connections you get. They don't care about the Hefner football complex. They can get that stuff anywhere they go now. So it doesn't make us stand out. And Florida just is going to have to legitimately just end up paying kids millions of dollars if they want to be Alabama, or if we want to. So I'm trying to wrap my head around almost accepting Florida being a, New Year's Six type team, or hoping for a winning record every year and to be competitive. Because unless we make the commitment, and we do away with the Gator Collective, which I don't think is the right way we should be doing things, because it looks like just straight up paying these kids is the only way to get a commitment from an elite top 50 player. It looks to me like we're just going to have to put the money up or shut up, because if not, we're going to be in the cellar for a long time. And I'm not saying this to bash Florida, guys. I think this is a Florida school issue. I think, Miami's going to be in the same boat. I say that, let me take that back. Miami's spending the money. They just beat us out for the kid, Darnell Washington, the defensive tackle, 6'6", 300 pounds, that I called to Florida. Truly thought we were going to get him, and we needed him desperately. And they beat us out. They paid the kid almost 100 G's. That's unreal. Low-ranked 3-star out of high school. Solid production at Maryland, which is not a great football school. So this kid's not worth that much money. I'm sorry. That's insane to me. that he just got $100,000 just to come play football at Miami. And it's just, I feel like they've got to put a cap. There needs to be a salary cap. They need to revamp this whole thing. It's ruining college football, and I feel like it's going to have major implications even on next year. I think most schools and teams and coaches are going to be unhappy about it. Nick Saban has been complaining. Smart's been complaining. These guys are not happy, and they're getting paid millions of dollars, but they're in a profession. They are a professional. These kids are student athletes. They are not professional players. And a lot of people might disagree with my take, but hey, when you see what happens to schools like us and Florida State, even though we want them to be in the cellar, I differ a little bit. I like when Florida State's good and we're good too. It's better when we're both top-ranked teams and the games mean something. I'm just worried about destroying college football. NFL draft, you can see where Mullen left us. Damian Pierce goes in the 4th round to the Houston Texans, which is a nice spot for him. I look for him to have a great NFL career and be one of the better backs in the NFL for years to come. I think that was a great gift for them. You got Zachary Carter taken, I think, in the 5th or 6th round. I think he'll have a solid career. Kaiir Elam was our gem, our number 23 first-round pick. I think he'll have a really solid NFL career. I think that kid was just on a bad team at Florida the season he played, but he's a hell of a player. Florida has like 54 first-round picks and 67 the modern draft era. Heard that on Gators Breakdown. I don't want to take credit for that, looking that up, but yeah, I listened to that, man, and that's really cool. We have more first-round players than Florida State and Miami, and just always producing NFL talent. Even on our bad teams, heck, we have a lot of guys that never did nothing in Florida, and then they end up going to the NFL and having huge careers like Trent Brown, So anyway, guys, I just want to make a short clip, about the NIL, speak on the draft a little bit. It was one of our worst draft years we've had in a long time. I'm hoping that'll change, because we've had some really good players. What sucks is it never translates into recruiting. How are we not selling Kyle Pitts and Kadarius Toney, 2 first-rounders, and we're not even selling that. And if we are, it's not working. We've got so much to sell at Florida, but this NIL thing is it's killing us right now. I don't think we're competitive at all with it. The Gator Guard, the Gator Collective, it's not making any difference right now. I don't see it. I'm going to be patient and wait. I'm in a little pessimistic mood right now about it, but I'm hoping over the course of the summer my opinion will change. I'm giving these guys till August. That's when the data says you'll have half your class usually by August. And if it's not half full by then, with top-ranked commitments, not low-hanging fruit, these little 3-star, 8.5, 8.6 guys, one or two of those guys, the bottom of the class is fine. Some gems out there, maybe that receiver we got, Patterson, he's got the stats. So I don't mind the take. I'm fine with taking him. He's a wide receiver. We need depth. We need wide receivers. To me, I think he's a good prospect. But that's got to be like 1 or 2 of those guys. You know what I mean? It's a projection there. We're hoping he produces, but we need top 100 players, guys. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Hope y'all have a good one, and I'd appreciate if y'all please like and subscribe to my channel, so it's worth my time to keep making these videos because I do enjoy it. Thank you.